Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Friday, October 15, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Miami Heat vs Boston Celtics. The Miami Heat have won 12 of their last 15 preseason games. The Miami Heat are averaging 108 points on 44.4% shooting and allowing 103.3 points on 43.2% shooting. Tyler Herro is averaging 20.8 points and 3 assists, while Bam Adebayo is averaging 15.7 points and 5.7 rebounds. Max Strus is the third double-digit scorer and Duncan Robinson is grabbing 1.3 rebounds. The Miami Heat are shooting 36.6% from beyond the arc and 71.4% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat are allowing 32.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 48.2 rebounds per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Boston Celtics +8. The Miami Heat were without their star player, Jimmy Butler, for the game against the Charlotte Hornets, which had a clear effect on how they moved the ball. Bam Adebayo and Kyle Lowry chipped in with 18 and 15 points respectively, while Markieff Morris scored 11 points in the win. The Heat were also quite inefficient from the field, but somehow scraped out a win. When Kyle Lowry signed with the Miami Heat in the summer, it was considered a perfect marriage between the player and the team. Lowry is an offensive genius who works hard on the defensive side of the ball as well and fits right into the Miami Heat family. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Detroit Pistons vs Philadelphia 76ers. The Detroit Pistons have won 6 of their last 11 preseason games. The Detroit Pistons are averaging 102.3 points on 44.6% shooting and allowing 113.3 points on 44.4% shooting. Jerami Grant is averaging 16.7 points and 2.3 rebounds, while Frank Jackson is averaging 13.5 points and 1.5 assists. Josh Jackson is the third double-digit scorer, and Kelly Olynyk is grabbing 3 rebounds. The Detroit Pistons are shooting 30.3% from beyond the arc and 77.6% from the free throw line. The Detroit Pistons are allowing 37% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42 rebounds per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Philadelphia 76ers -1. Philadelphia 76ers have won 2 of their 4 games in the 2021-22 preseason. In their last game, they recorded a win over the Brooklyn Nets. Furkan Korkmaz scored 27 points on 57.9% shooting from the field. He has been brilliant for them in the preseason and will hope to take the same form into the regular season. Joel Embiid was at his dominant best during the 2020-21 season. He averaged 28.5 ppg, 10.6 rpg and 2.8 apg, while shooting 51.3% from the field. Embiid was one of the front runners for the MVP award. However, injuries forced him to miss a few games, which allowed Jokic to win the prestigious honor. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Indiana Pacers vs Cleveland Cavaliers. The Indiana Pacers have lost 5 of their last 7 preseason games. The Indiana Pacers are averaging 107.3 points on 45.3% shooting and allowing 110.7 points on 44.2% shooting. Malcolm Brogdon is averaging 16 points and 3.5 rebounds, while Chris Duarte is averaging 15.7 points and 3.7 rebounds. Domantas Sabonis is the third double-digit scorer, and Jeremy Lamb is grabbing 4.3 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 29.6% from beyond the arc and 74.1% from the free throw line. The Indiana Pacers are allowing 35.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 49.3 rebounds per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Indiana Pacers -4. Cavs rookie Evan Mobley also had an impressive game against the Pacers. The center scored 15 points and grabbed 10 rebounds on the night. He also had 3 blocks that made things difficult for the Bulls. If he continues to put up similar performances, he could be in the running to win the Rookie of the Year honor. The Cavaliers had a forgetful campaign last year, finishing 13th in the Eastern Conference. They will hope for a much better performance this year, as they have recruited some interesting prospects from the draft. The preseason has given coach J.B. Bickerstaff a clear picture of what would be an ideal lineup for the Cavs in the regular season. He will hope to see the Cavs pull out a win over the Pacers and end the preseason on a high. Collin Sexton is one of the most exciting young players in the NBA. He had a stunning year last season, averaging 24.3 ppg, 3.1 rpg and 4.4 apg on an impressive 47.5% shooting from the field. Sexton will hope to put up similar performances this year and lead the way for the Cavs into the playoffs. The preseason has given him the perfect chance to prepare for the competitive regular season campaign. He will hope to score big against the Pacers and lead his team to victory on the final day of the preseason. Our second betting advice is to pick over Washington Wizards versus New York Knicks. The Wizards shot 39.5% from behind the three-point arc, but head coach Wes Unseld Jr. will be irked by the turnovers his team committed, 15. Point guard play has also suffered since Russell Westbrook departed for the Lakers, and Unseld Jr. will be hoping Bradley Beal takes on more playmaking responsibility in the upcoming season. Small forward Kyle Kuzma has looked lively in his stint so far with the Washington Wizards, displaying various facets of his game. He was used in a completely off-the-ball role with the Lakers in the last 2 seasons, but is expected to get more touches on the ball in the 2021-22 NBA campaign. Kuzma's strengths lie in his shooting and on-the-ball defense, and the Wizards can nurture him into an all-around wing if they want to. He is expected to be a major threat on Friday night against the New York Knicks. Our first betting advice is to pick the New York Knicks. Canadian prodigy and Stephen Nash's godson, R.J. Barrett, didn't have the best start to his NBA career as he struggled with the pace of the game and the physicality of the league in his rookie season. However, he has improved significantly since Tom Thibodeau took over the New York Knicks and has blossomed into a well-rounded player. Julius Randle made his return to the New York Knicks starting lineup in style, dropping 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists against the Detroit Pistons. Veteran big Taj Gibson also turned back the years, scoring 21 points and grabbing 9 rebounds. Despite the loss against the 2019 NBA champions Toronto Raptors, the Washington Wizards had various positives to take away from the game. The Lakers import Kyle Kuzma put up a 24-point, 7-rebound game, while Montrezl Harrell registered 17 points in just 21 minutes of action. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.